warm up, at least through problem 1, which is finding the area and perimeter of this trapezoid. So remember that the area formula for a trapezoid, it's a little confusing, but it's not too bad once you get it. It's base 1 plus base 2, divide that by 2, and then we'll multiply by the height. So base 1 and base 2, those are going to be the two lines that are formed that are parallel, right? So parallel lines, usually sometimes there's a little marker like that, but they're going to be the top and the bottom, the two lines that are parallel, okay? So we will substitute in 5 plus 7 for our top and bottom bases. Then we are going to divide that by 2 because what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the average, right? We've got this top base 5, which is a little bit shorter, and then this bottom base 7, which is a little bit longer, and we're trying to find the average of those two lengths. And so we'll add them together and then divide by how many numbers? Well, there's 2 numbers, so that's why we divide by 2. Then the next thing we'll do is we'll multiply by the height. Now again, the parallel lines that are formed to make the top and bottom bases, they form a right angle with the height, okay? And that you'll notice that you'll see these 2 little boxes that are in the corners, and those indicate that that is the height. So 2 is our height. Now, what do we do next? Well, first we've got to add 5 plus 7, that's 12. 12 divided by 2, and then we'll multiply by 2. What's 12 divided by 2? You're correct, that would be 6. So our last step is 6 times 2, and 6 times 2 would be 12. Now, there's 2 different ways we can write the units, and in this case, I wrote an abbreviation, which is 2 apostrophe notes to show inches. The problem is that if we write inches like that, and then we show squared, it almost kind of looks like 112, which is a little bit confusing. So typically, when you're writing the area for a shape that's measured in inches, you can either write the word inches, I-N-C-H-E-S, or you can abbreviate by just saying I, N, and then squared. So the area is 12 inches squared. All right, to find the perimeter, what do? Well, for any shape, to find the perimeter, you just add all the sides. Okay, so in this case, we've got the side on the left is 2, the bottom side is 7, the right side is 3, and then the top is 5. When I'm adding numbers together, I tend to look for 2 numbers that will get me to a 10. So 3 and 7, that's 10. Then I look at the next number that's the largest, which would be 5. So 10 plus 5 is 15, plus 2 more. So 17 inches is the perimeter. Notice that we're just talking about the distance all the way around the shape. So for perimeter, right, it's just, oops, let me use purple to show perimeter. So perimeter, it's just how long, if we were to build, say, a fence around the shape, how much material would we need? Whereas area, which is the inside, right, if I choose a slightly thicker, let's go with this one. Then area is how much space does that particular shape take up, okay? That's how you find the area and perimeter of a trapezoid.